by God, and their disobedience led to punishment. And to make a long story short, they ended up being thrown out of their own land. Jerusalem was conquered by the Babylonians and Nebuchadnezzar. They even went outside the city and they sowed the fields full of salts. They couldn't even raise crops. And they took all the Israelites to Babylon. It was as bad as it could get. They tore the temple down. There was no place for them to worship. And the Jewish people were lamenting, saying, "Where are we? Is there any hope?" And remarkably, one of the men taken into exile was a guy named Ezekiel. Ezekiel wrote a wonderful series of prophecies. In the 37th chapter, he gave a prophecy that you probably heard about. You're going to have to help me with your mind's eye imagine this. He said, "We went out into the desert, and there was nothing but desert, and there were bones, thousands, millions of bones. They were not even skeletons. They had been scattered by the animals and by the wind. It was not even recognizable." And God said, "That's the way you are right now, Israel. It is the way that we can be outside of obedience to God." And that story could have ended, but God said, "No, prophesy, Ezekiel, to the wind, and prophesy that this bone shall be unto bone, and sinew to sinew, and ligament to ligament, and muscle to muscle." And it began to happen, and those bones began to come together. You just thought you knew that the hip bone's connected to the leg bone. That's actually in the Bible. That's where it came from, Ezekiel 37. And pretty soon there were skeletons standing everywhere, and they had skin on them, but they were just dead bodies. That's all there was to them. It's like so many people in life today who are the walking dead. They breathe, but they have no life. They have no meaning, they have no purpose, they have no hope. And so today, I challenge you to make a decision. Do you want to be among the walking dead? Or do you want to have life, and have life more abundantly? Because the very last thing that Ezekiel prophesies was to breathe upon those bodies. And God did. And breath came into those. The Greek word is pneumostasis, where we get pneumonia. It's where we get pneumatic from, meaning air. The breath of God came in.